You feel
True.
me? You don't know what wet is if it wasn't for dry.
Right,
so
right.
you got to have these things, you know, and recognizing, you know, when I get to this corner, recognizing like every time in life when I get to this corner, you know, I always, you know, I let this decision, like you should be tired of making that same decision. You should be tired of doing the same things and getting the same results. So do something different and get different results. You know what I mean?
For sure. I'm going to ask you a quick question. I'm going to ask you to go over it because I want to ask you. So we talked recently, right, at the game. I ran in the water at the game.
Right.
And then you guys called me afterwards because me and you both share this vegan and plant-based lifestyle.
Right.
Tell me about that conversation because there was some emotions there, right? And so it was like us against water and shot, right? Because they had a different perspective, and they were taking a pretty strong stance, which I know most people do. Tell me how that even cultivated.
Well, what it is people don't take the extra step. Mm-hmm. We talked about the extra step.
Yeah.
So my extra step would be to you is, why did you go vegan?
Yeah.
Now, you tell me.
Oh, so for me, I went vegan, and it's a very simple for me. I just, for the first time in my life, I actually looked at the process to how meat got to my table.
Right.
Because you know how when we grow up, like nobody tells you about an option.
Definitely.
They just keep handing you this meat and these burgers and this chicken. And actually you get fussed at if you leave chicken on the bone.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know, and so I never thought about the fact that I was eating an animal.
Right.
And before What the Health came out, I was already on some pescatarian move where I was going seafood only.
Right.
This is before What the Health came out. I was just on some conscious, like, I'm not really liking how the meat is weighing me down. I start picking up chicken, and you could just see how swole it was.
Right.
And so, you know, all of us at the table, we've been in the game before. I know when it was a drought. You know what I'm saying? I know what I did.
She stepped on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that behind the scenes, I didn't really care how much of that extra I was putting in there.
No.
I just needed it to look okay.
That's it.
In the end.
There you go.
So the analogy for me, I'm like, man, they back there stepping on this twofold, and what is that?
Right.
So then once I start thinking about something, then I start reading. It was like McDonald's is spending $1 billion a year on meat. I'm like, damn. Trying to fill that order.
Right.
Right? And that's just one vendor.
Right.
So then after that, it was like, I don't know if I like this process. And then when you look at some of those videos about the slaughterhouse or whatever, and being a manager for so many years, working in a corporate setting, I mean, I can't get workers to do their job. You know what I mean? Whether it's sorting mail or customer service. So like in a slaughterhouse, I know they ain't sticking to the script.
No.
So, you know, that is what made me take a hard look at it. And then, looking at the options. So being vegan or vegetarian today is not like before when you just ate salads and cardboard.
No, it's not.
You know, it's just so many options. And so I took a challenge.
Yeah.
I said, let me go out here and see if I can eat without it.
Right.
And then the more I did it, the easier it got. And then the discipline that you get from feeling like you're accomplishing it. And now I'm taking joy in being the only guy in the room most of the time that don't eat meat.
There you
I
go.
love when they look at me and be like, no meat?
Yeah.
And you don't eat nothing?
Right.
Like it's this magical, very challenging thing.
Right.
So then I take opportunity to educate folks on the importance of, you know, the illness that comes. There's a lot of stuff more to it, but when you ask me personally, I changed the way I felt about meat. Right. So instead of when I hear a chicken, I smell it now. I used to smell it and be like, man, some good chicken, and it was a feel-good moment. Now I smell, I'm like, poor birds.
Right.
Right. The blood that you used to not pay attention to in the meat. Now, I'm like, damn, we're eating blood and veins. And you know, people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what's the difference between a chicken or a cat? Or a horse or dog? I mean, it's all the same. So,
taste.
Taste, I don't know. Have you tasted both?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering how you knew about the taste.
Yeah.
I heard. No, your ears are not deceiving you. Yes, he did ask me what is the difference between a horse and a chicken or a dog. Hey, I'll tell you, it's a few differences. I'll tell you a couple of them. One of them is you put one of them in some hot sauce or fry it and then put a little hot sauce on it, and it tastes very delicious. The other one, I think you ride it. So I don't even know how you put those two in. Wait a minute. I guess if there was a horse in the backyard and I didn't have a way to get to Popeyes, I could ride the horse to go get a piece of chicken. So, well, anyway, shout out to all the vegans out there. Y'all out there doing your thing. I am not mad. Stay healthy, not making light of it. Just having a little bit of fun. I know one thing, though. One of them vegans was on the mic chewing some gum heavy. Maybe you do need to get a little meat in your life. Hey, shout out to B-Legit. Shout out to King Cydal. Appreciate really good, gracious brothers, man. We'll continue the conversation with them. Part 2 of the conversation coming very soon. Stay tuned. Check us out at ineverworry.com. Podcast at ineverworry is the email. Hit us up. Also, you can find us on Spreaker, Google Play, YouTube, everywhere. Man, this not having chicken or comparing chicken to the horse got me all toe up. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you very soon. This is your I Never Worry podcast.